What is going on, gents? It's R.P.M. here, coming into with another episode of Hockey Mask Time. Now, before I get started, let us bow our heads and recite the HMT motto, shall we? A man will only take so much disrespect, and it's only a matter of time before he finally decides today's the day. Gentlemen, what did I say in my previous FAFO file? We are now entering into a savage environment. People are snapping with little to no provocation. And guess what? More and more people, they're on thin ice. And all it's going to take is one argument, one disagreement, one snide comment to set them off. Like the man in this article that was published on the 15th of December. Elderly man fatally stabs wife after a fight over pancakes, officials say. Wow, they had a fight over pancakes. This man had a fight with his wife, so then he grabbed the knife and ended her life. Now let me just go ahead and say this right here. Woo! An elderly Washington, D.C. man was arrested Thursday and charged with offlining his wife after an argument over pancakes, federal prosecutors say. Now, why would there need to be federal prosecutors in this case? Another question for another time. Stephen Schwartz, 85, is accused of fatally stabbing his wife, Sharon Schwartz, 81, at their home Sunday. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Columbia said. Stephen Schwartz, quote unquote, did not want to eat the pancakes she made and stabbed her in the back, the U.S. Attorney's Office said in a statement announcing the arrest. Okay, one has to ask the blaring question, why did he choose to not want to eat her pancakes? I'm going to give my opinion after I'm done with the article. In a later interview, he told investigators that he and his wife were married for over 40 years, that he loved her, and he prayed that the offlining was just a delusion, according to another police document filed with the court. He said he had been recovering from a stroke at the time, according to the document. That's something else that raises my spidey senses. Stephen Schwartz is charged with second-degree termination while armed, the U.S. Attorney's Office said. A Superior Court judge ordered Schwartz held without bail Thursday, it said. An attorney listed as representing Schwartz did not immediately respond to a request for comment late Thursday. Well. There are so many questions that I can pick from this short article that need to be answered. However, we all know what the typical standard operating procedure is. This guy, even in his elderly age, is still going to be classified as a monster. Oh, his doting, loving wife is just an innocent victim. Oh, she was trying to feed him. She was trying to do all of this. However, gentlemen, as we all know, where there is smoke, there is fire. Anyway, let's get to that scorecard, shall we? For location, went down in the home. Gotta give it a 10. Method of execution. Obviously, the hot butter knife of doom claims another one. Gonna give that a 20. Psychological impact. I'm gonna give this a 15. And for the brutality factor, stabbings, we know, they're not really all that good. Not a good way to go. So I'm going to give a 20 for the brutality factor. So Steven, the stabber Schwartz, gets a score of 65. Now for the questions. They were married for over 40 years. Do you think that's the first argument that they've ever had? Oh, no. He was recovering from a stroke at the time. Now, the question I would have, why didn't he want to eat the pancakes? Now, as we all know, there have been, this is just speculation, but we have seen far too many instances of wives attempting to poison their husbands via food. Yep. Remember, there was that one Asian doctor that tried to offline her husband by poisoning his juice. There was the one female where the case was in Germany, but they came back to America. She was trying to poison her husband via his coffee. We all know this, gentlemen. We know Black widow women tend to use poison. Maybe this guy in his elderly state realized something might have been wrong with those pancakes. He had a stroke. Maybe that stroke might have actually activated something in his brain that said, nah, that's not cool. That might be dangerous. But, like I said, in this case, it's just pure speculation on my part. However, we cannot discount the fact that there have been a lot of women who have, in fact, poisoned their husbands. Just saying. Well, I've rambled on long enough. Read the article if you so desire. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think I might be right? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm onto something? Let me know in the comments section. But all in all, like I said, we are now in savage times. People are snapping. Men across the age range are snapping. And guess what, ladies? I've often said this. You don't want to end up in an environment where men truly no longer give a fuck. However, we are now in said environment. So yeah, trust and believe, ladies. All the fake protection that you have from the system, it does not matter. When it's you and him alone and you decide to do what you do to send him over the edge, guess what? If he takes matters into his own hands, there will be no one to instantly just pop in and get that man off of you. Yeah, times are now going to be very interesting, gentlemen. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to be there to give you guys every article that I can find of a man who took matters into his own damn hands. Like I said, HMT is a never-ending well. For you women out there, you better understand this, and you better understand this clearly. The power you thought you had in the old society, that is gone. Feminism and the idea that men were going to continue to let you run roughshod and we were not going to take matters into our own hands if it came to it, that has gone out right along with it. Because I'm going to reiterate, we are now in a savage environment brought on by who? That's right, ladies, you. It is what it is. That's all I got to say for this one. R.P.M. I am out.
Woke up, murder on my mind, yeah. Losing all my hope, yeah. I'ma do the crime, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill.